What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Starvin Marvin, and today I'm making this video for a couple of reasons. One, to enter the Sam the Cooking Guy giveaway, and two was to show you how I make keto Chinese food, just in case you're on the same no Chinese food diet as I am. So let me show you what I got going on. So in order to keep it keto, I'm gonna try to keep it around the 15 carbohydrates for the meal. Now I know that's a lot for a keto meal, but if you only ate 2 meals, then you're golden. Anyways, I have 10 carbohydrates of vegetables, about 5 in the onion, there'll be about 3.5 in the broccoli and 1 in the jalapeno. I got 1 gram of carb in the soy sauce, I'll use 1 tablespoon of that. 2 grams of carb in the rice vinegar, I'll use 2 tablespoons of that. 2 grams of carbs in the Sriracha sauce, I'll use 2 tablespoons of that. Now, as far as the 5 spice and the ginger go, I'm sure ginger has some carbohydrates, but we ain't gonna count those because we're just gonna use a little bit. And then there ain't no carbohydrates in sesame oil or in ground beef. So anyways, the first step will be to cut up our broccoli so that we can get it pickling in our rice vinegar. All right, so I've already rinsed this broccoli, and we're gonna want like 100 grams is 3.5 net carbohydrates. So let's go ahead and get 100 grams. Oh, that's only 50.
La música de Harry Fraud.
100 grams. All right, we take our broccoli. And now we're gonna cover it with 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. 1, you know what, that was like 2 actually. So we're gonna go ahead and call that 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. And we'll set that off of the side to get vinegar soaked while we chop up 50 grams of our onion. The sugary, delicious 5 carbohydrates of onion flavor. Bang, look at that. It says 49.75. All right, so we got our onion. All right, now that all the jalapenos and other vegetables are chopped up, we'll go ahead and get the onion softening and prepare. What's the next step? Who knows? Let's get the onion softening. I do know that I need to start that. And while we do that, I'll go ahead and season the ground beef and actually give this broccoli a stir. So we'll let that sit. Now onto the ground beef. Bam! I'm using my favorite Butcher Box ground beef. Unfortunately, it's 85/15, which is not enough fat, but we got plenty of ways to add fat, don't you worry. All right, now to the meat. We're gonna season it with both Chinese 5 spice and ginger. And the reason behind that is to add the sweetness to our meat. Who knows how much that is? Half a tablespoon, or a teaspoon, I guess, since that's 1/3 of a tablespoon. And I'll go ahead and work in that 5 spice, which smells freaking delicious. We'll put some ground ginger on it too. Usually I put ginger root, but I forgot ginger root when I was at the grocery store. So once this gets a little bit more color in it, I'll go ahead and add the beef to it. Okay, while I got ground beef browning away, we'll go ahead and throw in our cauliflower rice. This guy, the bird's eye. All right. That side down. All right. Yow! That sucker's hot. So, let's go ahead and open it up. Let it cool off. Okay. Everything here is done. Pull you off. Turn you off. And let's build our Chinese food. All right, time to plate our food. So, let's go ahead and do about 1.5 cups of cauliflower rice. That'll give us about 2 carbohydrates. Yeah, that looks about 1.5 cups. And then our delicious Chinese-esque food. Looks like my eyes might have been bigger than my plate's stomach. But we'll cram it all in there because I'm gonna eat it all. It's 15 carbohydrates. Oh, you know what I forgot to buy? Stinking cilantro. That would have made this so much spicier and much more delicious. And I think cilantro is low in carbs too. Cool. So there is one last thing, and that's our sesame oil. And we're only gonna do just the teeniest amount. And that's a little bit more than most people use, but I am trying to get the full 14 grams of fat that's in it. So, that smells dank. So that's it, everybody. That's how I make my keto Chinese tasting food, and it's delicious. So thank you very much for joining me on the first episode of Starvin Marvin. And I gotta eat today, so I'm sure there'll be a lot more Starvin Marvin episodes. Anyways, thanks for checking it out, dudes. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.